What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm doing some kayak pond fishing here, trying out a couple new baits, swim baits actually. I'll show you once I get out on the water and start fishing with them. But yeah, something shitty just happened. Going through the trees right here, one of my rods, got caught up in a tree limb, and I didn't know, so I kept pulling, and yep, it snapped. It was my toxic Biohazard right here, my American tackle one. The tip right there. Yep, it broke. I was going to use this for some Texas rig setup. Kind of pisses me off a little bit because that's one of my favorite rods, even though I don't use it much, but I wanted to get some use out of it since the last time I've used it was several months ago. So kind of bummed about that, but that's not going to stop me from fishing. So I got two other rods. Want to see what we could get into. Hopefully we catch a few fish before the night's over. It is 4:30 right now, so I got about 3 hours to fish. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so these here, let me show you. So these are the two new baits I got. Two swim baits right here, jointed swim baits with a fabric. It's a 7-segmented swim bait here. Got like a minnow shiner type one right here, and I don't know what you would call that, like a bass bluegill type. So this one isn't the first one or first time I used it. I actually came out here last week because I got this one first, then I got this one. So I threw this around a few times. I hooked up on 2 fish, managed to pull one in, a little dink. I'll show you the clip right here off of this guy. Actually got me really good on a scar still right there too. Got me really good when I was trying to unhook the fish. But yeah, go ahead, check out this clip here with this guy. Here we go. First fish off of it. Woo! Got him good. Ouch. Easy there, guy. Let me get you out of here. Ow, that hurt. Got me good too. Dang, look at that. It's bleeding like a mug. Oh, my finger hurts. Got me good. Alright guys, first little dinker stinker off of this swim bait here. Nice. There you go, little fella. I can see that bass swim all the way to the bottom. Hey, he got me good. Look at that. It's already starting to bruise up. So I'm back out here. Definitely want to try this out. See how it swims, see if it's a good swim bait, whatnot. But this one, I like it. It's pretty good. Reminds me of the Daiwa one that I have. So, be throwing this around. If I don't get any hookups on these or any action on these, I'll just cut the line here and go to a Texas rig setup, since Texas rig is really good in these waters. And also I got an underspin setup I'll be throwing around. So that's all I brought with me. So hopefully we can catch some fish. All right, first cast. Right there on the edge. Let that sink for a second. So yeah, running these swim baits is very important to have fluorocarbon as a leader. I would not suggest using mono or a braid. I got like a 5-foot, 14-pound test leader on here. So to help keep the bait down in the water. Definitely swims a little funny. I notice it's swimming on its side here, which isn't really good. Oh man, I'm so pissed with my spinning rod. That's a good spinning rod too. It's like a $120 rod. Alright guys, it is 6 o'clock right now, so good first hour and a half. Got another hour and a half to go. Thought it'd be a little brighter, but we got some big clouds covering up the sun. But as you can see, it's clear here and the wind's moving towards me, so maybe that sun might get a break and shine a little bit, so this underspin might be a little more useful. But so far pretty good. 7 bass in the first hour and a half. So let's see how second half hour or hour and a half will go. I thought I was going to throw those jointed swim baits, but I've been having so much action with these underspins. I don't know if I'm going to go switch. Haven't caught any quality fish though. You know, I think the biggest fish was maybe a 1.25 pounds or so, but still a lot of fun catching fish. So let's see how this second half will go here. few more minutes before I'm gonna call it. I want to catch one more bass if I can. Probably fish for another 5 minutes. Alright guys, I am finished. Back up on land here. I am running out of daylight, as you can see. Sun's about to disappear right behind me, so I got probably about 10 minutes before it gets too dark, because I got to get my yak on my vehicle. But despite breaking one of my good rods here, had a pretty good day of fishing here. Caught about 11 bass in 3 hours, so basically it was about a bass every 15 minutes, which is pretty awesome in my book. And unfortunately I didn't catch any off the jointed swim baits. I used it for a few minutes and I was like, you know what, this underspin, it's getting hit left and right, so I'm staying with that. And as you can see, it was good fishing, especially with that partly sunny, you know, fishing conditions. Even though half the time it was cloudy, I had this big cloud just hanging out for about half the time, but still pretty good fishing. Wish it could have been a little less windy, but hey, you know, you got to roll with the punches out here. So I'm definitely going to have to get me another rod, but I think I'm gonna head to Bass Pro Shops. I want to get some more swim baits, more green pumpkin, bigger profile too, and maybe some other natural colors. I gotta see what they have when I get there. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this little 3-hour outing, doing some underspin swim bait fishing. It's good for this fall fishing season right now, using a lot of swim baits, moving baits. So I guess you'll be seeing me throwing a lot of chatter baits, still using topwater. It's definitely a thing down here in Florida pretty much year round. I remember catching bass here in January, December, November time too last year. So definitely leave a like, definitely subscribe, and until I get back out there on the water, keep tight lines and keep fishing. See you on the next one, guys. Later.